No one cooks food of this standard in India. No one experiments and brings French and British and Italian techniques to cooking in India. And actually, there aren't very many places in Britain that cook to this standard. And I think looking around the room tonight, it shows a coming together, a fusion of cultures, but absolutely no confusion of food. And it reminds me of just a quick story. Whenever I go to Glasgow, because I kind of think it's genuine, this is a British restaurant serving Indian food. And that's very important. And whenever I go to Glasgow, I like to travel on a bus. And I was on a bus in Glasgow recently, and in front of me was an old Sikh fella sitting next to his white Scottish wife. And they didn't see me, and they had the following conversation, which I'm just going to relate to you now, because in many ways it's about the coming together of those two cultures and creating one. And they were in their late, if that's for me, I'm in the middle of a story, will you let them know? They were in their late 60s, and it was Christmas, and the twinkling lights and the condensation on the window, and the bus is moving through the city of Glasgow, and he turns to her and he says, "Jeanette, remember when we first met all those years ago, and no one liked the fact that me, a Sikh guy, was going out with you, a white girl, But we got through it, and you were right there by my side." And she said, "Yes." And he said, "They never said it would last, but it did last, and we got married. Nobody showed up. It's just you, me, the janitor, and the woman from the bakery across the road. But we did get married, and you were right there by my side." She says, "Right there by your side." And he said, then, the first of our 4 kids came along, and they had a terrible time in school. They'd come home, battered, beaten, crying, bloodied. But you were right there by my side. "Yes, gee, I was right there by your side." And she said, "Put the kids through school, scrimped and saved, somehow managed to get them all an education. Now they've left. They don't phone. They don't write. Barely get a Christmas card, but Jeanette, darling, you've been right here by my side." She said, "Right here by your side." So then I got made redundant from the docks during Thatcherism. No job, no prospects of a job. Was on the unemployment benefit for 20 years. Scrabbling again to make ends meet in a modern Glasgow that had no space for old people like you and me. But you were right there by my side. She said, "I was right there by your side." And he said, "Here we are on the 43 bus, week before Christmas, heading down to the electricity office to see if they'll give us just another week to pay the bill. And Jeanette, you're right here by my side." She says, "Am I here by your side?" And then he turned to her, and I could see in the fluorescent street lights reflected inside the bus, the tears welling up in his eyes and the tears in hers. And he looked her full in the face and he said, "Jeanette, you're a bloody jinx." But listen, I've had a fantastic night. Vivek, you're an absolute superstar. Impeccable service, impeccable restaurant. Hope to see you all again in 10 years' time. See you later.